Points 5960. We got stealing for your parents. If you're playing around joking with your mothers or dads, you take some money and you let them know, hey, I took it, it's with me, and you let them know he ha ha. Yes, that's okay. All right, that's all cool. They're getting it back, but it may have been meant for you anyway. So hey, that's good. But don't really truly steal. Your mothers, they do a lot for you. They gave birth. Sometimes they do it unwillingly because of the circumstance of how it happened. But a lot of times, if your mother is there with you, she's cooking, maybe getting food. It may not be the best food, but they're trying. Hey, just love them and joke around with them. Play a little bit. This is cool here. This is a good conversation or interaction. In chapter 19, we find out about the concubine. Now, for whatever reason, she committed whoring against him. Now, she may not have been physically attracted to them. We don't know how this was brought about. Maybe he purchased her or whatever happened and she just wasn't feeling it. All right. He don't know none of her family, things like that. He just wanted her for whatever he using her for. That's very common back then. But we see here she left, went away from him to her father's house. Her husband arose and went after her to speak to her heart to bring her back. And her dad was glad to meet him. See verse 10, he really needed her. If you read what happened in between, that'd be cool. But we see here, he really wanted her. He got the 2 saddle donkeys and his concubine with him. He really needed her. Also, another thing to know that sex was probably highly rampant back then. There wasn't a lot of laws that we have now. So like pornography and things like that, it was highly rampant. And we see that these guys, as we go to the next section, they have no consider homosexuality here. And a lot of times, the problems that were happening with women were caused by the males. As we see in verse 5, it was because of him. They surrounded the house. They thought to kill him. All right, but they humbled his concubine. And she died because of him. How many times have you seen on the news or read about something where someone had died on the account of another person's actions? That's unfair, all right? And then we see here, he begged the man not to do this, do evil. So homosexuality, lesbianism, bisexualism, you want to stay away from that completely, all right? Look, maiden, daughter, and concubine. As soon as they get mentioned, you probably don't want to be at that party. And then look, they knew her and rode themselves on her all night until morning and then let her go when daybreak. She couldn't get away. She probably wasn't strong enough or fast enough. So why go somewhere where you don't know people, where things like this could happen, all right? Look, she tried to go back. She fell down at the door till it was light out. The master rose up. He told her to rise up. No answer. Next thing you know, cut her up limb by limb into 12 pieces, sent her throughout all the borders of Israel. It's so sad to see what happened to women back then. And even here, they didn't want to give their daughters, to these other men, all right? But they were willingly going out, taking their daughters and men, especially if they were maiden, never known a man by lying with them. So women, right away, you should know your virginity is important. Stay straight.